All right, guys, thank you for joining God Body Oracle. Today, I'm doing a reading on Pisces, and I already pre-shuffled. Okay, guys, our first card will be the Nine of Swords, and what I got here from this card, Pisces, is that you're having problems with your communicating, the things that you have on your mind, and I also have Pisces. I also see you worried about a lot of things, like things that may not be true. You having a lot of troubles with certain family members and disagreements with certain friends and family members, and somebody you may feel like, oh, they didn't invite you to certain things, or maybe they owe you money. But the key thing that you need to understand is uh, everything that's happening around you, you think all these things are coming at you and people is treating you wrongly. But the thing is, Pisces, that it's all in your head. I see that all these problems that you're creating are all in your head, and you have to get out there and actually communicate with the people that you actually feel some type of tension with. I feel like that you're creating a lot of problems in your head in scenarios, and you don't know. Like you're literally cutting off people according to the thoughts that you may be having in your own mind, and it's you know you have to get out there. You have to communicate with these people, Pisces, because you're ruining friendships that may be a decade or maybe really good friendships. Like you're canceling them all because of the thoughts in your head. And you have to just communicate with these people and reach out, Pisces. Okay, guys, our next card for Pisces is the Page of Swords. And for this card, Pisces, I most definitely see like your hands are all over the place. Like I see like you got your hands in a lot of things right now. You see how the sky is, the clouds are in the sky, the wind is blowing. He got 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot, 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot off the ground, and how his hands is loosely gripped on the sword, and how the birds in the sky is just flying, and his hair is like flying, and he's looking the other way. I feel like Pisces, that you have your hands in a lot of things, and you're all over the place, like on your job and your business endeavors and your relationship. It's like you're not focused on what you're really doing, and you need to get grounded, Pisces. I most definitely see immaturity within your relationship. Definitely see that you may need, Pisces. You may need to do some personal development, get you a coach or something, and start reading some books, maybe about just getting grounded and focused on. It's okay to do more than one thing, but you have to ground yourself. You have to it seemed like you getting into these endeavors and you doing these things like the businesses and stuff, and you kind of like um abandon it, if you will. All right, so let's get grounded. All right, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, our next card is the Four of Wands. And for this card, Pisces, I most definitely got that you're working too hard at something. You're working too hard at your business. You're working too hard on your job, or you're working too hard in your relationship and in your relationships, actually. And I most definitely see that you have to let things just flow to you. Chill out sometimes, Pisces. And you have to just allow things to just flow in, pour in. Don't that feels better than just, working at something or physically doing something to make things happen for you. Just always remember, like they say in biblical terms, that the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. But most definitely meditate and release some of that anxiety that you have at working too hard at whatever you're trying to fix. It feel like I'm getting from you, Pisces, is that you're trying to fix something. You always try to fix something. It's like you never give your your mind time to think. Like just chill out, let it meditate, release some of that energy, let some light come in, and just, get rid of that, because just sit back and let things just flow to you. Okay, Pisces. Our next card is the Ace of Swords. I most definitely see new beginnings, and I see you actually starting to communicate the things that you may need to fix your relationship. So that's good. I see you coming out of that and starting to open up and be more communicative. And I also see that you're very sharp with your words. So be careful of how you speak to people. I see you very sharp with your words, and you don't know how to like you're not going to sugarcoat anything. But it's okay to have like speak your truth and be truthful. But when you actually come out of the non-communication stage, that you're going to be so honest and so straightforward, like some people is not gonna know how to take you serious, but just know that ease up, loosen up, soften up, because the people around you, they're gonna see like they're gonna feel like you need to soften up a little bit, and that you're kind of judging them. So what I can say is, just be a when you communicating, try not to offend anyone, and just think before you speak, because I see you just like coming out when you do come out of the non-communication stages and stuff like that. I see you like just saying whatever that comes to your mind, and it's okay to do that. But I'm just saying, just think about what you're gonna say first. Don't just be don't offend no one, and judge them about their choices and what they should be doing in their life. Because, and I also see like when you do go through those stages where you're like communicating and saying what you want, I do see a male figure actually cutting you out of their lives because they think that you're being judgmental of them. So just beware of how you communicate. And BK Pisces, our next card is the Knight of Swords in reverse. I most definitely see that you need to get clear, really clear about the things that you want to do. I most definitely see that Pisces, that you haven't been thinking things through. You've been kind of like taking actions, like with the Page of Swords. You've been taking actions on a lot of different things, having your hands in a lot of different things, and dibbling and dabbling in like business endeavors and in your relationships. I see you starting websites and business, and connecting with different business entrepreneurs, and going to these meetings and doing things to get your hands in everything and in stocks. But I don't see you getting clear, and I see you kind of confused about all these new ventures that you've been dibbling and dabbling in, and you're not really connecting yourself with the things that you want to do. So what I can say to you, Pisces, is please meditate on these things that you want to do, and get very connected with the things you want to do, so you can send your energy to the things that you really want to do. Sometimes it's okay to do more than one things at times, but just get clear about what makes sense for you. I would say give it a day or two before you just jump into a business with someone, or just giving yourself time to think, creating a business plan for you, creating a dream board or a vision. You need something, get you a planner so you can write down all your businesses, and ledger everything that you need to do in your businesses, because you have to water your businesses. You can't just abandon them. And what I can also say, I see a lot of arrogance, like you're arrogant about all these things you have your hands in, but you're not connected to these things, Pisces. I feel that you need to ground yourself and get very, very connected, because you don't want to just act on these things that you're acting on, and it doesn't work out, and it all fall apart. So just get really, really clear, and get organize all your business endeavors, and figure out what makes sense for you, if you will.